Hey everyone, this is Keri TV. If you haven't seen this channel before, this is all the ins, outs, ups, downs, latest trends, hottest deals for buying, selling, and investing in real estate in Los Angeles. Every week we bring new information and the inside track to get you the best deals and the most for your home and the best investments in Los Angeles. So subscribe below and stay tuned. What is going on in the Los Angeles real estate market? It is mid-June. What's going on with prices? What's going on with escrows, rates, etc.? Well, I'm filling you in today on today's Keri TV episode. So let us begin. June market update. So it seems like nothing has stopped home buyers from trying to get into properties, and we haven't skipped a beat on things that are happening. The demand is up 25% for the 8th straight week in a row. The demand has been increasing from buyers. As buyers and sellers are getting back in the market, we have more demand from buyers, as I've explained many times. The major theme right now is that things are bananas, absolutely bananas. And people are really surprised that prices aren't falling. They were expecting a 22% drop and nothing's happening. I'm seeing a lot on the media, just surprise that people are expecting things, they thought things would drop, but really the amount of properties selling dropped, but not pricing or not the demand. Last week, home sales jumped 66%. That is a huge increase. And mortgage applications 2 weeks ago, they were about 1%, 2 weeks ago, they were 5.5% over last year. And last week, mortgage applications were up 13% over last year. That means not pre-pandemic, last year when nothing happened in the world. We are up 13% overall of people trying to apply for mortgages. Now rates, this is insanity. Rates are as low as 2.9% right now. That's normally the rate you would get on a 7 or 10-year ARM. So, which are more aggressive loan options for people, investors, or people have bought and sold a few times, not normally the first time or the average buyer. But those are absolutely insane rates. And just to clarify, on your interest rate, if you're buying roughly $1 million home, 2.9% versus 4.5%, you're saving $1,000 a month on your mortgage. This completely changes the purchase price of the property. So even if prices are roughly the same or a little bit higher than they were a year ago, your mortgage payment is substantially different. It's like you're buying a property that's $100,000 or $200,000 difference. That's huge. If you're a homeowner, if you're a buyer right now, that's more important than timing, pricing, property taxes, etc. Your monthly payment is the most important part when you're looking at your affordability for these homes. Oh, they're also saying interest rates also benefited from an announcement by the Federal Reserve on Wednesday that it would continue buying mortgage-backed bonds that will help liquidity in the lending market. So we don't see anything changing there. Now with forbearance, of course, unemployment forbearance, that's important to look at. There's currently 4.6 million borrowers in the forbearance, and 8% a couple weeks ago had started paying, and then 20% last week. So people that are in forbearance are starting to pay their mortgage. They said the majority of people that are using this option have more than 20% equity, so they're starting to pay. Maybe they're back in the workforce, so they were a little nervous, so they stopped paying. So we're seeing the economy start to rebound as more people are able to pay their mortgages, and the unemployment claims are going down, more people are getting back to work. We have a lot of unemployment that was noted as full-time unemployment when they were just temporarily out of work, and now they're back. So some of the stats that have been pulled aren't as accurate as they need to be when it comes to the LA housing market. The closing prices, when we look at prices, they've been exactly the same since pre-COVID, and SoCal prices are starting to tick up a little bit in the last week. Only 20% of sellers have reduced their prices on their listings, which is standard in any market. You always get some of the people that price a little high and reduce, but for the most part, properties are selling within a week over asking price. Now, CoreLogic is forecasting a drop in pricing in 41 states, but instead in Southern California, they're predicting a rise of 3% for pricing. They actually say it's 5% in the OC and 6% in the Inland Empire, where my husband works. However, prices aren't dropping around here like they're stated elsewhere in the country. And inventory, new listings are coming to the market. It's been essentially flat for the last 5 weeks, but we're seeing 25% more properties coming to the market in the last week. So we are seeing an increase in supply, but we need a lot more to keep up with all this buyer demand. So if you're curious about the market, if you're looking to buy or sell, it's It's obviously a great time on both sides. Take advantage of the market. If you're looking to get into a bigger property, smaller property, there's no time like the present. So if you have questions, you're wondering about the market, looking to buy, sell, invest, we are always here to help. And stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next week.